Linking verb review. Before we get into predicate adjectives, it's just helpful to remind ourselves what the definition of a linking verb is. Linking verbs connect the subject with a word at or near the end of the sentence. These are all linking verbs, and they are listed on the front of your purple sheet that I gave you at the beginning of this unit. I think you have figured out by now that I love this chart because we've talked about action verbs, and we know that action verbs may have direct objects, and if they have direct objects, they may also have indirect objects, or they may have no complement at all. We've talked about helping verbs, and that helping verbs can never be alone. And in a basic clause, you will always have this order of verbs: helping verb, possibly multiple helping verbs, and then linking verb. Helping verb, possibly multiple helping verbs, and then the action verb. You will never have the linking verb and an action verb together in the same clause. And then finally, what we are talking about today, linking verbs may have a predicate adjective, they may have a predicate noun, or they may have no complement. Note that you will never have a predicate adjective and a predicate noun together in the same clause. Reminder also that direct objects and indirect objects are not in clauses with linking verbs. Just these two complements. Predicate adjectives. A predicate adjective is an adjective that follows a linking verb, so it comes after the linking verb, but it modifies, refers back to the subject of the linking verb. Remember, you will only have predicate adjectives and predicate nominatives or predicate nouns with linking verbs, never with action verbs. Let's look at some examples. Examples of predicate adjectives. She appears excited. Excited describes the subject. It's modifying she, therefore it is a predicate adjective. It's in the predicate, but it's modifying the subject. The popcorn smells delicious. Delicious describes the popcorn. It is a predicate adjective. Delicious modifies popcorn. Remember, the popcorn is not smelling something. This is not an action verb, although it can be used as an action verb. In this case, you could just as easily put in, the popcorn is delicious, and it would mean the same thing. Popcorn equals delicious. I think that's a true statement, and this, therefore, is a predicate adjective. Note that you also can have compound predicate adjectives. The candy was red, blue, yellow, and disgusting. So all of these are predicate adjectives. They're combined with the word and. A predicate noun or nominative, these mean the same thing. A predicate noun is a noun, person, place, thing, or idea, that follows a linking verb and renames the subject. Remember, you will only have predicate adjectives and predicate nominatives or predicate nouns with linking verbs, never with action verbs. Here are some examples of predicate nouns. She is an amazing athlete. She is being renamed an athlete, and therefore athlete is the predicate noun. Note that the adjective amazing is describing athlete and is not a predicate adjective. We have a predicate noun, there is no predicate adjective. You will not have both in the same sentence. Here are a couple more examples of predicate nouns. Frances is my daughter. She equals my daughter, and therefore this is a predicate noun. It's renaming Frances. She is also a sister. It's renaming she. She is a pliant gymnast and a fantastic cook. Pliant is modifying gymnast, fantastic is modifying cook. But both of these are renaming she, making them predicate nouns.